Today, I'm giving you the key elements, the secret sauce, if you will, that can transform your life. It's something so powerful, yet so simple that it might just slip through if you're not careful to grasp it firmly. This key element is about acting as if you are already the person you aim to become, living the life you dream of living, and embodying the success you strive to achieve. Now, I want you to picture this. Imagine waking up every morning with the conviction that today you are one step closer to your dreams. You dress not for your job, but for your position you desire. You make decisions not based on your current circumstances, but on where you see yourself in the future. You interact with others not as who you are today, but as a successful, confident person you're becoming. This isn't about pretending or living in a fantasy. It's about aligning with present action with your own future success. It's about creating a mindset that attracts opportunities, growth, and people you forward. Acting as if it's like sending a message to the universe saying, I'm ready for the success I know I deserve. I'm not waiting for it to come to me. I'm walking towards it every single day. So let this to be the moment where you decide not just to dream, but to live your dream. Start small if you have to. Adjust your daily habits. Refine your speech, upgrade your skills, all with the vision of that future in your mind. Remember, the person who acts as if they are a millionaire, a leader, a pioneer, is the person who opens the door to becoming one. Embrace this principle and watch as the world begins to shift around you. Doors will open, opportunities will arise, and the path to your dreams will become clearer and more navigable. Why? Because you've chosen to live not as a bystander in your own life, but as the architect of your destiny. The key element to secret sauce, if you will, that differentiates the extraordinary from ordinary. It's why I like to call the millionaire mindset. Now, when I talk about being a millionaire, it's not just about having a bank account that bursting at the seams. No. It's about a way of life, a quality of life that encompasses rich relationships, personal growth, and wealth of experience. You see, the millionaire mindset is about a vision. It's about seeing beyond the immediate, beyond the hurdles, and seeing the future that's ripe with possibility. It's about looking at the canvas that's blank and seeing a masterpiece. This mindset isn't determined by what it is. It's inspired by what can be. But vision alone isn't enough. This mindset is alone built on perseverance. There is stubbornness, refusal to give up. When faced with failure, and yes, there will be failure, those with the millionaire mindset do not see stop sign. They see a detour. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. They understand that the road to success isn't a straight line. It's a winding path full of learning opportunities. Speaking of learning, let's talk about the role of failure. Society has painted failure as a big scary monster. But ask any successful person. They'll tell you the failure is one of the best teachers. It's not about how many times you fail, it's about how many times you get back up. The millionaire mindset embraces failure, learns from it, and moves forward, wiser and more resilient. There is a power of positive thinking. Now, I'm not talking about blindly ignoring challenges and pretending that everything's perfect. Positive setback is about maintaining belief in your ability to prevail. It's about fostering a mindset that looks for solutions instead of dwelling on problems. It's the attitude that says, I might not have all the answers right now, but I have the determination and the drive to find them. Let me share a story with you, a story of young woman named Sarah. She grew up in a small town, her family barely making ends meet. From a young age, she had a vision. She saw herself not as a product of her circumstances, but as an architect of her future. Despite numerous setbacks, her perseverance was unshakable. Where her first business failed, she used what she learned from the failure to start another. Her vision positive outlook was infectious, inspiring those around her to believe in her vision. Today, Sarah is the CEO of a successful tech company. But her true success lies in her journey, and her unwavering belief in her vision, and her resilience in the face of adversity. So, what does all this mean for you? It means that regardless of where you're standing from, you have the power to adopt a millionaire mindset. Begin with a vision for your life. Not just financially, but in all aspects that matter to you. Embrace perseverance, knowing that the path to your dreams might require you to weather a few storms. Learn from your failures and let them be the stepping stone of your success. Through it all, maintain a positive outlook, a belief in yourself and your ability to achieve your greatness. Remember, the millionaire mindset isn't reserved for a select few born into a privilege and those with extraordinary talents. It's available to everyone willing to embrace those principles and apply them consistently in their life. So, as we move forward today, ask yourself, what vision do I have for my life? How can I cultivate perseverance, learn from failures, and maintain a positive outlook? The answer to these questions are the first steps in our journey, not just acting as if, but becoming the person you are meant to be. There is one element that stands out when we talk about laying the foundation for monumental success. It's a profound belief in oneself, the conviction that you are indeed capable of achieving greatness, akin to that of a millionaire. This belief isn't just wishful thinking, it's unwavering faith in our potential, a self-image that aligns with not where you are, but where you're determined to be now. Let's delve a bit deeper into this concept. The journey to embodying the mindset of a millionaire begins with how you see yourself in the mirror of life. It's about looking beyond the present, beyond the immediate reflection of the current circumstances, and envisioning the image of success we aspire to achieve. Cultivating a self-image that resonates with being a millionaire is crucial. Here is why: how you perceive yourself dictates the action you take, the decisions you make, and ultimately the life you lead. Imagine for a moment walking into a room not just as you are, but as a person you wish to become. How would you carry yourself? How would you interact with others? This isn't about pretense. It's about preparation. It is preparing yourself to live a life you're walking towards, acting as if with such conviction that the universe has no choice but to comply. But belief alone, with powerful, needs direction. This is where the power goals comes into play. Setting clear, actionable goal is like drawing a map for a treasure hunt. It turns the nebulous idea of success into a series of steps that, when taken, lead you closer to your pot of gold. These goals, however, aren't just any goal. They're formulated as if success is inevitable. They're bold. They change your current capabilities. And they are set with the confidence that with the right action, they're entirely achievable now. Imagine setting a goal as audacious. It scares you a little, yet alongside with the fear, there is a thrill, pulsating, excitement at the stride of achieving it. This blend of fear and excitement is where growth lives. It is where you stretch beyond your current self, reaching heights previously thought unattainable. But what about the journey to these heights? It's paved with daily habits and routines, practical day-to-day action that align with the millionaire success principle. It's about disciplined financial planning, where every expenditure is considered, every investment scrutinized. It's about continuous learning, staying curious and hungry for knowledge. It's about networking, not just for the sake of adding contacts to your list, but for building meaningful, supportive relationships that foster mutual growth. We also consider this every morning. You wake up with a plan for the day. This plan isn't just about tasks to be checked off a list. It's a blueprint for your future. It includes learning something new that takes you closer to your goals, connecting with someone who inspires you, and managing your finance with the prudence of a savvy investor. And weaving these elements together, self-image and belief, the power of goals. We're not just setting the foundation, we're actively constructing the life of our dreams. It's a process, a journey that requires patience, resilience, and unwavering belief in the possibility of what can be. So, as we move forward, let's ask ourselves, Do I see the person in the mirror as the individual I aspire to be? Are my goals set with conviction that success is not just possible but inevitable? And are my daily actions reflective of principle of success I wish to embody? The answer to these questions are the first steps in our journey to not just acting as if, but becoming the millionaire of our dreams. Let's start with the financial discipline. A cornerstone of Millionaire Mindset. Living within your means isn't merely about cutting back or denying yourself pleasure. It's about making conscious, informed decisions with your finance, acting as if each dollar spent or saved is a step forward your future empire. Investing wisely then becomes not just a strategy but a way of life. It's about seeing beyond the immediate gratification of spending, looking instead towards the long-term gains of prudent investment and avoiding debts. It's not just about fear of owning. It's about the freedom that comes from financial independence. Imagine for a moment making decisions not based on the debts you owe, but on the opportunities you can seize. Wealth isn't just measured in financial terms. It's also the richness of knowledge and experience. Continuous learning and growth are what set the truly successful apart. Acting as if you're already managing vast resources means dictating yourself to learning as if your empire depends on it. Because in many ways it does. This means reading, studying, and absorbing knowledge, not just in your field, but in all areas that interest you. It's about seeking mentors and coaches who've walked the path before you, luring wisdom into their journeys. Imagine treating your mind like a treasure chest where every piece of knowledge is a gem to be polished and displayed. Now, consider the role of relationship in the journey to success. Millionaire knows that wealth is not created in isolation. It's cultivated through robust, supportive networks, acting as if every person you meet is a key component of your future. Success transforms every interaction from mundane to meaningful. It's about listening intently, sharing generously, and connecting authentically. This approach doesn't just build networks, it builds community, camaraderie, and mutual success. Picture each relationship as a seed planted where, with care, patience, and nurturing, can grow into a mighty oak with your forest of success. Imagine incorporating these principles into your life starting today. With each decision to save rather than spend, you're not just saving money, you're investing in your future empire. With every book you read, seminar you attend, or skill you learn, you're not just gaining knowledge, you're building the foundation of your success. And every hand you shake, every relationship you nurture, you're not just networking, you're weaving the fabric of your future success story. So as you step forth from here today, I urge you to carry with yourself not just the vision of wealth you aspire to, but the conviction to live as if you already here. It's the daily discipline, the commitment to growth, and the richness of relationships that the path to true wealth is paved. Act as if you're the millionaire you're destined to become, and watch the world transform around you to make a vision for a reality. You know there is one element that stands out when you consider journey greatness, especially within the context of attaining that coveted millionaire status. It is the resilience in the face of failure, an unyielding adaptability when confronted with change, and the unwavering focus on the long-term vision, despite the myriad of short-term setbacks that life invariably throws your way. Let's delve into the world of failure first. Now, society has painted failure in such a grim color that most shy away at this mere suggestion. Yet, within failures lies in the seeds of success, waiting to be nurtured. Think about Thomas Edison, whose endeavors to invent the light bulb were met with thousands of failures. Yet, he famously remarked that he didn't fail. He found thousands of ways that didn't work, each leading him closer to his breakthrough. This is not just a tale of eventual triumph. This is a testament to the power of embracing failure as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Now, onto resilience and adaptability. The path to wealth is seldom straight. It's fraught with bends, bumps, and perhaps the occasional U-turn. It's in navigating these with the grace and flexibility that the millionaire mindset truly shines. It's about looking at the change not as an insurmountable challenge, but as an opportunity for growth and innovation. When the market shifts, when the venture fails, when the unexpected occurs, the question isn't why me, but what now? It is those moments that strategies such as staying informed, remaining flexible in approach, and always being prepared to pivot becomes invaluable. Just as a tree bends with the winds to avoid breaking too much, we learn to adapt the forces of change that seeks to derail our path to success. And what our long-term vision, the road to success, is punctuated with distractions, detours, and delays, tempting us to lose sight of our ultimate destination. Yet the millionaire mindset is characterized by an unwavering focus on the horizon, on the vision of what's to be achieved. It's about setting goals that are so vivid, so compelling, that they pull you forward, even when your immediate landscape seems fraught with difficulty. This long-term vision acts as a North Star, guiding you through the darkest nights and stormiest seas. It's about celebrating the small victories while keeping your eyes fixed on the bigger prize. Remember, Rome was not built in a day, and neither in a last wealth. It is accumulation of daily effort directed by a clear long-term vision that leads to monumental achievements. So, as we start here today, let's ask ourselves, how do we view failure? Is the scarlet letter we seek to avoid at all costs, or it's a badge of honor to sign that we've dared to reach beyond our grasp? How adaptable are we to change? Do we stand rigid, hoping the storm will pass? Or do we learn to dance in the rain? And finally, how clear is our long-term vision? Is it the beacon that guides us? Or has it become obscured by the fact of our immediate challenges? My friends, the journey to becoming a millionaire, both in wealth and in spirit, is fraught with yet the resilience in the face of failure, adaptability in the face of change, and to focus on a long-term vision. There is no obstacle too great, no setback too daunting, and no goal too distant. Let's embrace this principle. Let's live them out in our daily lives, and let's move forward with the confidence that indeed success is not just a possibility, but inevitably. You know, there is one element that truly stands out. When we envision living the life of a millionaire before the acting millionaire grace our bank accounts, it's a profound understanding of the quality of life. The essence of our daily existence isn't postponed for a day in the distant future when wealth becomes abundant. It's about realizing the richness of life is here now, in this very moment, waiting to be embraced with open arms, living a fulfillment life now. Not just when financial goals are achieved. Requires a shift in perseverance. It's about finding joy in our journey, cherishing the small moments, and understanding that true wealth lies not in the monetary accumulation, but in the abundance of life experiences. Imagine waking up each day with a heart of millionaire, one who sees the value in every moment, who appreciates the simple pleasure of life. A morning cup of coffee, a shared laugh with friends, the tranquility of a quiet evening. This mindset transforms the mundane into extraordinary, the future every day into a rich tapestry of experience that mirrors the life of followers aspire to. But living a millionaire isn't just about personal fulfillment. It's about the impact we have the world around us. Acting as a wealth is not just for personal accumulation, but for making positive impact imbues our journey with purpose and meaning. It's recognizing that with or without millions in bank, we have the power to contribute, to give back, to uplift. Whether it's volunteering your time, sharing your knowledge, or offering a helping hand, act every of generosity plants the seed of change. Imagine the profound fulfillment that comes from knowing that your existence enriches the life of others, that your presence in the world makes it a little brighter, a little kinder. Amidst this journey, cultivating a sense of gratitude for the present becomes essential. It's about acknowledging the blessing we have, the progress we've made, and the potential that lies ahead, that to turns what we have into enough and more. transforming our perspective, amplifying our happiness, and attracting even greater abundance into our lives. It's about standing in the midst of your life, regardless of your current financial status, and feeling genuinely wealthy because you appreciate the richness of your existence. As we stand here today, let's reflect on these principles. Are we postponing our happiness for a day that might never come, or are we choose to live richly now, embrace the quality of life that's already ours or taken? Are we holding back the potential to contribute or waiting for a lunch stage? Or are we making an impact now in the ways that we can what we have? And are we counting the blessing, cultivating a heart of gratitude that sees the wealth in our present circumstances? My friends, living the life of a millionaire before the millions is about embodying the essence of our wealth in our everyday life. It's about quality, contribution, and gratitude. It's about realizing that life of millionaire, one filled with joy, purpose, and abundance. It's not a distant dream, but a present reality waiting to be lived fully. Let's embrace this mindset. Let's live it out each day. Let's watch as the world transforms around us, reflecting the richness of our internal state in every aspect of our lives.